everybody, it's Luke over at Galaxy Tech Review, and today I've got Batman Arkham Knight on the Acer Predator Helios 300 with that GTX 1060. Up in the left-hand corner, as usual, we're going to have MSI Afterburner running, showing GPU temperature, frames per second, CPU temperature and utilization, and of course, system RAM usage. Let's take a look at our settings here. These are the settings that I picked in graphics: 1080p, VSync off, max frames per second 90 because that's the highest it'll allow you to go. Texture, shadow, and level of detail on high. Motion blur off. And this is basically the high preset. Anti-aliasing on, chromatic abrasion on, and film grain on. Texture filtering is trilinear. You can jack that up if you want to. And in the high preset, you can enable enhanced rain and light shafts under NVIDIA GameWorks settings. If you go to very high, you can also do paper debris and smoke and fog, but you will dip below that 60 frames per second mark if you do the very high preset. You can, of course, manipulate this a little bit more and tweak it to get closer to 60 frames a second by adding a few things, putting your anti-aliasing up, or a few other tweaks that you might want to do. Looks like I got a few upgrade points here. I think I am going to save those for a later upgrade. And we'll get into the story here in just a second. Now, this game is a great game. Looks awesome. Plays buttery smooth on this particular setup that I have it on now. I average about 80 frames per second during normal gameplay. So overall, it's a very, very fun game. If you have not tried this game out, you should definitely pick this up. It's worth it, and it's usually on sale and pretty cheap at this point. Great game, great gameplay, great cinematics, great storyline. In fact, it's got such a great storyline and cinematics, I'm not going to talk through this entire video. I am going to let you guys check out the gameplay, and then I will check back at the end. This is a little bit of a longer video, but you just kind of get lost in this game because of the cinematics and the storyline, and that's what happened to me. I hope you guys enjoy.
These canisters are highly volatile. I'm going to have to move slowly. Be very careful.
Sir, I urge you to reconsider. Evacuate now. If you're caught in that blast, you will die.
There's no other way, Alfred.
There's always a way, sir. Please.
I need to be more careful. Slow and steady. Not too fast.
Neutralizing agent deployed. Blast radius reduced by 25%.
Where is she, Alfred?
I have no idea.
It's my fault they took her.
She was aware of the risks, Master Bruce. She'll be as angry as you are that she's allowed this to happen. Sir, listen to me. Don't you see? This is what he wants. Without you, Gotham will be at his mercy. You cannot let him win.
Neutralizing agent deployed. Blast radius reduced by 50%.
I'm monitoring that facility. You're out of time. I'm begging you, leave now.
It's what you taught me. Do the right thing. That's all that matters.
Master Bruce, I implore happened. Save yourself before it's too late.
Goodbye, Alfred.
Neutralizing agent deployed. Blast radius increased by 1,000%. 1,000%. 1,000%. 1,000%.
Miss me? Great. How the hell am I supposed to get in?
Voice pattern analyzed. Identification confirmed. Welcome, Commissioner Gordon.
Unbelievable. What the hell is this place?
Miss me already, Bats? Oh, it's you, Commissioner Boredom. What have you done with my soulmate? If you try to come between us, I'll carve you a smile so wide your head falls off.
Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me. You are the police commissioner. Your face was on that billboard they replaced with mine.
What do you want, pig? Coming in here eyeballing me. You think you can police me? Nobody polices the Goliath.
Commissioner, thank God. You have to get me out of here. They've locked me up, running tests like I'm some kind of guinea pig. There's nothing wrong with me.
Batman.
I'm glad you came, Jim. You need to see this.
What is this place? Who are these people?
Before it killed him, Joker sent his infected blood out to all the hospitals in the state.
I know, we tracked it all down.
We missed some.
How?
Hospital errors. Transfusions that went unrecorded. 5 people were affected. Untreated, the blood's gestated too long. It's altering them. They're becoming...
Joker. My God.
It's a form of Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, but mutated beyond anything on medical record.
What about that one?
He doesn't look like the others.
Henry Adams. He's been infected the longest, but he's symptomless. Immune to Joker's blood. I've got Robin running tests to find out why. One thing's for certain. Henry's the key to all this.
I've cooperated. I've done everything you asked. You said it would only take a few days.
You can't hold him here against his will.
We're close, Jim. We can't let him go until we save the others.
Wait. You said 5. I only count 4. There's one missing.
He'll be here soon.
Can you hear me, Bruce? Oh, don't act all surprised, Bats. You knew this was going to happen sooner or later. Me stuck deep inside you. Together, we're going to give this city what it deserves. A new Batman. A better Batman. A darker one. Well, we can come back to this later. First, we need to agree on some priorities. Sure, you've saved the city by reducing the blast, but Ace Chemicals is still about to explode. You need to start looking out for yourself. After all, you're brooding for 2 now. Yes, I'm really here, and no, you can't kill me again. I'm playing for keeps this time.
Warning, explosion imminent.
Now, if only we had something powerful enough to rip out a wall. And no, I'm not talking about you, big lump. Oh, Bats, I've missed you. All the subtlety and nuance of a napalm cinema.
Alfred.
Oh, thank God. When the explosion... I thought you might be...
It's okay, Alfred. I managed to reduce the blast radius and prevented the toxin from spreading into the city.
But what about Scarecrow? Or this Arkham Knight character? They've got tanks, missiles. Their forces are all over Gotham.
Crane got away. I was exposed to his toxin.
Good Lord, are you all right? Remember what happened at the asylum?
It's okay. I had a bad reaction. But it's over now.
I've really got to hand it to Scarecrow. I've never been a fan of his concoctions up till now, but this batch, it's intoxicating. It really brings out the me in you.
Sir, did you hear what I said? Commissioner Gordon has been
Thanks, Alfred. Jim.
You got out. See, I said you wouldn't let me down.
I need to speak to you.
Sure. What is it?
Meet me outside GCPD prisoner detention. I'm heading there now.
So that's Batman Arkham Knight on the Predator Helios 300 by Acer with that GTX 1060. The GTX 1060 did a great job. Thermal-wise, 70 degrees on the GPU. You know, it bounces around the mid-70s for the CPU with about 50 to 60% utilization and 8.7 megabytes of, or gigabytes I should say, of RAM out of that 16 gigabytes. Again, our settings, 1080p, VSync is off. High for texture, shadow, and level of detail. Motion blur off because I don't care for it. Anti-aliasing on. Chromatic abrasion, film grain on. Texture filtering is a trilinear. Enhanced rain and light shafts under GameWorks are also on. If you do bump that up to very high, you can also enable smoke and fog and paper debris. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want to see any other games, please leave them in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Remember to like, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe because that always helps me out, and I'll check you guys out on the next video.